It's football time, and we scored a dime. Football's on, so let's smoke a bomb. TGIF.
Hello and welcome to whatever the hell we're calling this. The final couple episodes. Yeah, there we go. Final couple episodes of the year. Holiday shenanigans. I don't know. You fucking make up a name. I don't get paid per title. But let me digress. It's the usual format. The over-under for hearing dogs on the podcast, 2.5. If you hear a bong, drink. If Coley snorts, you definitely drink. And if someone gets muted, we'll drink. And I'll just say it again. Over-under for dogs appearing on the pod is 2.5. And speaking of over-unders, we'll throw it to the godfather of drinks. Troy, what is the over-under on beverages this evening?
Well, to stay in the festive spirit, it's all about having a good time and not having too much of a good time. And with all of our multipliers, we're going to set the base pretty low at a 4.5 tonight with the dog bark over, the Coley snort over, and the no goods, no shots minus. Thereby, we're going to stay where we're at 6.5. Should be an easy time. Everyone should get along just well.
6.5. Okay, that's...
Lay your bets.
Ooh. All right, a fucking stretch,
and that counts for Sodies or Shastas or White Claws or LaCroix, whatever the case may be. So just because don't have booze in it, don't mean you don't know how to drink it.
Okay, well, that's fair. All right, I've never heard that qualifier before. That'll definitely ease things up. I think I'll hit the over then.
Well, you're going to hit the over either way. So
I know. I'm not trying to make myself feel better.
And now we pick up right where we left off on episode 1, with Yikes' epic top 5 being interrupted by a mystery person off screen, and hilarity ensued.
I don't know. Fair. This is really unfortunate that somebody just rolled in the middle of my list. Yes, and I don't know. It's some voice that's ominous coming from somewhere. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? They just brought this dude in for my number one,
just to fucking sucker punch you. Yes,
My apologies, sir.
In my back pocket the whole time, just fucking waiting. Let this motherfucker get to 1.
Just gonna
release the voice.
Yeah, just put Yikes right on the spot, have him do a top 5, everybody walk all over it, and then bring Derek in at the end.
Let me rewind it. Every time I kept trying to tell you that there is a 5th person off camera with a microphone is when you would lag. So I tried telling you 3 times, and then when you came back, I finally forgot. So, yeah, this is Lucas. Wow. My buddy is over here testing the second mic for us, and he loves socks.
Okay. Can Lucas put his face in the frame for a second?
Well, yeah. Look.
I'm just a little bit taller than Ron, so I'm probably going to have to...
Look at this shit.
Nice to see y'all. Thank you for letting me sit in. This is a treat and my first time for anything like this.
Ian Michael Black in the house.
Off, so
I'm
going back that way now.
The only one who has lettuce that can even compete with Troy on this podcast. But not like that one's open and shut.
Yikes. I'd like to commend you in front of all my friends and fake friends on the internet that your top 5 list was indeed epic and true to you.
It was a great list.
Lovely and heartfelt. And we like to see a little bit of your soul. So thank you for peeling away a little of your soul. And may I raise a glass and make a toast to my newfound friends.
God damn.
But we all have the opportunity to find out that money doesn't make us happy.
Yes.
I was drinking with a bunch of you fuckers in my basement.
Now that was a slick intersection right there, bud.
Well, speaking of toast, didn't you say that your top 5 landed right on that topic?
Yes.
Indeed.
I do recall that.
We did.
Good.
I understood Ron's high instructions to make a top 5 list and then bring your stocking stuffers about your top 5 list. So that's how I understood instructions.
Well, I feel a little better then. Maybe I wasn't so terrible.
So we can either go to a stocking stuffer or another toast. Lucas, you decide.
Oh, there's a curveball.
Or a grievance, right?
Oh, we could throw a grievance.
I like grievances.
Oh.
I love to hear what makes other people tick diversely.
The airing of grievances.
I have a grievance that's a household grievance brought to me by the dear Mrs., who some of you met last podcast.
This grievance brought to you by the Misses.
Bingo. It's also shared by me, regardless of situation. Dear friends, don't we all hate glitter?
So much.
Yes.
Glitter sucks in every situation, in every capital EVRY situation. Even those situations Ronald's thinking of right now still sucks.
No.
Glitter's terrible.
I was like, glitter encapsulated in a thing is like, nah, it's going to get out.
It still gets out.
It's going to get on me.
out.
I'm going to get up one morning. I'm going to be a 43-year-old man who's bald, and I'll have glitter on my fucking forehead. I'll be like, where?
On my nose.
Where did you come from? I have not been to a gentleman's establishment in quite some time.
However, if you have a grandmother, much like Yike's aunt, or a mom, much like mine, who still is alive, she will send your family Christmas cards chock full of glitter on church steeples and crosses and birthday balloons. Every card arrives with glitter. We have no children nor any strippers in our house, and our house is full of glitter from one person and one person only.
And the worst part is it's from like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah.
Like I literally
2,500
shipped glitter to fuck with your day.
She's envisioning that when you open up the card. Like, yes.
She's not that creative. I wish she were.
I'll just jump in with the, I had a glitter one myself. I performed my niece's wedding a couple of years ago. Dressed as a Jedi, actually. No bullshit. No bullshit.
Pixar didn't happen.
There's video of me dressed as Obi-Wan Kenobi, marrying
He's
two
my favorite
people.
Jedi, by the way. My very favorite.
With
He's the
my
best.
ordained from the Church of the Latter-day Dude, the Big Lebowski Church. But let me digress. I mentioned something about, I said, hey, I should buy a Jedi thing. She said, do it. Like, wait, are you fucking serious? She's like, yeah, he would love it. So, like, okay. I said, what? And at the end, you want me to throw a handful of fucking glitter? And she said, actually, yeah, that's like an inside joke with us. So if when you're done, you could throw some fucking glitter. I'm like, done. I put pictures are on Twitter, actually. Mark Hamill liked it. So
It was clearly in Wisconsin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Had to be in Wisconsin.
It was. No, actually, we crossed the border into Dubuque, Iowa, previously mentioned. I performed in Iowa.
Same shit, different border.
Yeah, I agreed. But, yeah, I said the pictures are on Twitter. So Mark Hamill liked them. I mentioned it in the wedding. It's like, hey, Mark Hamill knew about this before you did, motherfucker. So at the end, this is in July. It was like 103. I'm in full fucking Jedi robes, sweating my Jedi balls off. And we get to the end of the ceremony. I reach into my pocket to throw this glitter, and my sweaty fucking hand was just coated with glitter all the way down the arm.
Like you just smacked the stripper's ass.
Go! I still have glitter in my house to this day. They have been married for 2.5 years. There's glitter in that room.
That shit doesn't go away.
It doesn't. Every once in a while, you empty the dryer. It looks like Disneyland fucking sneezed. It's terrible.
I'm going to claim the best grievance right now. I think I clearly won the day.
That is well played. But again, let me repeatedly digress. Justin, welcome.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, entering the ring for our entertainment purposes, we have Justin.
In the middle of the glitter story.
And ladies.
Justin, hello.
How's it going?
Justin, hello.
Hello.
Jerry, hello.
Hello.
Ron knows this disclosure. I know nothing of Seinfeld except for the airing of grievances, the fluffy white shirt, and Soup Nazi. That's all I got.
I'm going to actually grieve that I don't know anything about Seinfeld either. I literally know the things that you just said.
Are we doing grievances first? Is that what we're doing?
We're doing grievances whenever because we grieved the fucking rules of when you got to do grievances. I'm not going to be beholden to some imaginary fucking clock. Fuck that shit.
Wasn't that your plan?
No, grievances were supposed to be hour 2 because, I'm some highfalutin producer who writes shit down on paper and whatnot.
That was the plan, yeah.
That was dumb. Why don't I just say, let's just fucking grieve things all night while we get drunk? Who's overthinking this now? I feel stupid.
I got a grievance.
Grieve away.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
I have a grievance against Taco Bell.
Whoa.
Mute her already.
Whoa, careful.
They took away the Mexican pizza, but then they brought it back, right? They took away the Mexi-Melt, the best thing that they've ever produced in that entire restaurant, and it's still not back. The Mexi-Melt needs to come back.
Wow. That is not a take I was expecting to hear today, but I am fucking super here for that. Like that is
wow.
Yes.
That sparks some enthusiasm.
That is the best thing.
I can't get past the Crunch Wrap. Like once they introduced Crunch Wrap, I was hooked. Like I'll go back and do some other favorites like Gordita Crunch, whatever it may be that I go to, but like the Crunch Wrap and the Breakfast Crunch Wrap, whoo, even better, man. The Breakfast Crunch Wrap hits.
I think the
Breakfast Crunch Wrap.
My Taco Bell's half KFC, so I've never had the breakfast from Taco Bell, but I've always wanted it.
Oh, so
it's good. It's good.
KFC?
Let me roll back again, Justin. There is a 6th person off camera to my right.
Okay, I was curious. Like no one's mouth is moving. It's freaking me the fuck out right now. Okay, just making sure I wasn't going. Because everyone's staring at me. I'm staring at blankly. Nothing's going on.
Until Justin got to number 1 on his list.
Yes, I should have.
Justin.
Fuck, why did I say anything?
I just stupid.
Because I thought it was Yikes at first.
That Justin comes in and there's just
goddamn lips aren't moving.
This disembodied voice out there that like only eats at KFC Taco Bells
and loves socks.
Oh yeah,
White Sox. White Sox, yes. Not the Chicago White Sox, just White Sox.
Man, that Chicago came out real hard when you said Chicago.
Didn't it though?
Oh, yeah.
It came out so hard. Chicago. I think it was there.
Hey, Chicago. You get an old style. Go down to Wrigley.
Chicago girl. I am representing tonight. The Bulls are on.
And what did they lose them by?
They have been
Fair
losing.
Question.
Disembodied voice for the body punch.
I actually watched them. They were in town last week playing the Suns. And I went to the game and it was fucking brutal. That fucking piece of shit, Devin Booker. He trained 51 points in 3 quarters. Like you could tell at a certain point in the 3rd quarter, he wasn't even looking to pass to anybody. He was just dribble. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to make this. He was just in this like zone of hubris, right?
Well played.
Wow.
In about 3 drinks, I hope to enter the hubris zone.
That is such a segment. The zone of hubris.
Zone of hubris.
Check your ego at the door. You're about to enter the hubris zone. I can beat all y'all motherfuckers. The hubris zone.
It ruined my entire evening.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, so they're in the 4th quarter. Chicago's down 80-83.
Oh.
I thought you were going to say they're down 80. I'm like,
That's what I
was like, that's about right. Getting murdered.
I'm very turning this game on. That's historic.
Right? Somebody get on DraftKings.
But also there's like 11 minutes to go in the game and both teams are in the 80s. Like it's a very low scoring game, actually.
Fair.
It's very late 90s of you.
Compliment?
Nope.
That's a drink. Oh, Christ. We're going to have a hard time hitting the over on here. I think this will be...
the under.
This will be
I
5
think we passed
when I
the
hit
under.
this. If we're counting ounces of bourbon.
That's all. Pretty light for you tonight.
Ron, the look on your face. Oh my god.
He was trying to solve quantum physics there with that face.
Yeah.
Wait, 5. Yeah, that's the big high number I was thinking of.
Justin, I already got muted tonight.
Already?
Oh,
I mean, it's kind of late. I don't know. I joined really late, so it's
Well, let me bring you up to speed. We're at the usual rules, 2.5 dogs. The over-under, we're currently at 2. The Godfather of Drinks has set the over at 6.5, which we are rapidly fucking approaching. We are dropping grievances whenever the shit we feel like it because we've grieved the rules and the structure. And at some point, if people want to drop top 5, fucking go nuts. I don't care anymore. Let's do this.
That's how it should be. Drunk along.
That's right. That's the goddamn format.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, speaking
that
of a
seems
top
like
5,
a great opportunity to offer up another thoughtful toast.
Oh, all right. Toast.
Okay.
I'm here for
May
it.
misfortune follow you all the days of your life and never catch up.
I was like, where's this going here?
Oh, that fucking
you're a dick.
curveball at the end. There's a name for
Because he
that.
hates toast. That's why.
Film noir. Writers call it foreshadowing.
Well, I'll drop a top 5 because we had referenced, the 80s Christmas presents earlier with Yikes' top 5. So I put together my...
And now, a TGIF exclusive. The top 5.
80s kids presents.
Take it away, fellas.
Excellent.
So number 5 actually lands out of the 80s, but, as an 80s kid. In 1992, I got a whole shitload of Ryan Sandberg rookie cards. And that was my jam. So,
Was that in the Don Russ set there?
Don Russ, Fleer, and I think I might have got, I don't think Score was that, or I think I got the tops too. Yeah, I got like 3 rookie cards.
I got like the entire box set of 92 Don Russ that year from my uncle.
Nice. No, these are 83 Sandberg rookies.
Oh yeah, I was just saying I just remember that year, the same year, I got a huge box of those Don Russ cards. And we got 45 of every single player except for
Right. Here's 6 Darren Daltons.
Can I just say, fuck Ryan Steinberg? I mean, let's just put that out there.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
What?
Fuck Ryan Steinberg.
Okay.
That's all. I'm just dropping that.
What?
Carry on.
Roll that back. Roll that back. I'm drunk.
Wasn't he a Chicago legend?
Right.
He was a Cub.
Oh,
Are you a White Sox fan?
fuck out of here. I'm going to kick a magic.
Whoa.
Well, I grew
Grievance.
up a White Sox fan,
Grievance.
but I converted to the St. Louis Cardinals when I was 19 years old, and I haven't looked back since.
Ugh.
I've never been a Cubs fan.
Sounds like she's a ring chaser.
The only
Oh.
The only Cub I have ever liked in my entire life is
Mark Grace.
Andre Dawson. He's such a badass,
The
and
Hawk.
I love the way, the Hawk, the way he stares you down and just looks
what
like a bully.
You know what the
he's a
best
badass.
part of him was, though? In the fucking 80s, sitting in the dugout with that little fucking notebook, taking notes on every goddamn at-bat. He was analytics before there was goddamn analytics. Andre Dawson knew what you were going to do.
Revolution.
He had a fucking
Yes.
notebook, my friend.
Is he the one that owns all the funeral homes now?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Number 4. In, I believe, 1984, I got a thing that was called Wild Willie. Now, slow your roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? That's why I had to put that in there.
Did Wild Bill Cody give those to you?
It was a Jeep that it was about yay big, bigger than a bread box. And there was a giant oversized bobblehead dude named Willie. and this Jeep lit up and flashed and spun sirens and just would run into shit and redirect itself. And in 1984, holy fucking shit, my friend. That was worth getting up for.
Like, I didn't know what that toy was called, but my cousin does like this indoor car show, and one of the guys is there who set up this huge big like Willie display, had like 4 or 5 of those.
Shit.
Like he sets up he has like a vintage Willie, like, and he has a fake snow all around and like all these presents, and he has like this because like they do a huge Toys for Tots thing. And he has all these presents that go for Toys for Tots, and he's got like 4 or 5 of those vintage like Willie. I didn't know what they were called, so now I know what they're called.
Wild Willie. It was the hit of my Christmas that year. Number 3, I believe 1987. Everybody got a Nintendo. Everybody had fucking Nintendo. Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers. Not me. I got the Sega Master System.
Sega.
And I mean, as classic as those Nintendo games are, I think the Master System was superior. So I banked out.
Oh.
Hang on. Safari Hunt, they had their own shooting game. Makes Duck Hunt look like dog shit. Mm-hmm. Goddamn armadillos, and you had to shoot them twice.
Yes.
I remember...
80s, 2 shots? Oh my god, that's coding magic.
I remember in 1991, 1992, whenever, like, my brother and I got Sega, and I remember being those kids who ripped open the box, running around the fucking house, screaming up and down, we got Sega. Like, I remember those days, for sure.
Yeah. I remember 1991, when I was a freshman in college. And I tried to meet strangers and make friends easily. It didn't happen.
Stranger danger.
Number 2, we're going to go back to 1985.
Ooh,
and if you 80s kids know where I'm going with this, it was He-Man, Castle Grayskull, the whole fucking deal. Yeah, 1985 was the He-Man year. It was.
I feel so fucking
fantastic. You are, goddammit.
For once in my life.
That was also the year He-Man was the guest of honor at the Macy's Day Parade, and the castle was a float.
Oh, goddamn marketing!
Wow,
look at that
that's
shit.
A fun fact.
I actually just saw the video of that going around online, and I completely blanked that out of my head. Yeah, somebody should find that. It's pretty amazing.
Say, if I remember tomorrow, which I won't, I will look that up. Which brings us to number 1 in 19.
Oh. This is socks. I swear to God.
Don't make me do cocaine at you.
I hope it sucks.
In 1989, the aforementioned.
You've been muted.
Oh my God! What happened?
What happened?
She son of a bitch. In 1989, the aforementioned Sega Master System that I had. See, the one thing that I will say was superior about Nintendo is the plugs on their controllers were that hard plastic. They lasted forever. You could go plug one in right now. They're going to plug it and work. Sega fucked that shit up. They were literal pointy pins sticking out of the front of the unit, and you had like the plastic piece that plugged in, and there was little metal casings that had to fit in perfectly for the controller to work. So mine had quit by 89, and my mom bought me Christmas. I opened a controller and I said, "Mom, this is wrong. This is not a Sega controller." And I opened another one and I said, "Mom, this isn't a Sega game. What the hell are you doing? I need like..." And then I opened the Sega Genesis, and it all made sense. And I was like, "Oh my God, Mom, you're a goddamn genius. I can't believe I questioned you 5 minutes ago. That was stupid of me.
Like
this is amazing."
I can't believe you got me Sega Genesis, Mom. Mom, have a heart attack, Mom. Oh my God.
Oh my God, man.
What is Sega Genesis? Fuck you, Kenny. You poor. Sega Genesis, Kenny.
You can't come over and play car.
No way, Carl. Stupid Jew.
No, Kenny, my papa.
Yeah, this is a bad kitty. Hey, Mommy, cheesy puffs.
Sure, hon.
I'm just saying.
What's up, Pumpkin? Oopsie. Oopsie.
Okay, limited fake Cartman stuff.
That wasn't limited. That was a.
I was going to say limited fake.
Unlimited fake Cartman.
Fun fact: I was actually the first person to do a Cartman impression on the radio in Madison because Madison didn't get Comedy Central when that came out. But I had a buddy in Green Bay who taped it and brought it down on VHS. So I called into some radio show and did a Cartman thing. They had no idea what the fuck I was doing. They're like, "Okay, kid, get the fuck out of here." Like,
you were Cartman to them.
All right, guys. I'm going to go make a drink and I shall return.
Indeed.
With the grievance.
Bring a grievance back with you.
I feel like I'm super festive here with my sweater.
Fuck yeah.
I love the sweater, dude.
It's not even ugly, bro.
We were doing Christmas pictures with the kids, and they actually finally smiled for Santa for like the first time ever.
Don't you call that an ugly
Can I get one?
Well, it will be posted. You can all have my card.
They smiled?
They did smile.
I played Santa for 2 years. Most kids do not smile.
They freak the fuck out, man.
Fuck yeah, you're gonna put them on some weird fucking stranger's lap. They've never seen someone dressed in all red like, what the fuck is this?
I'm not gonna lie, this Santa was a little too aggressive too. He went to go grab one of my kids. I'm like, look, man,
like,
what are we doing here?
Back off, beardo.
We said bench in front of you, and then like he goes to grab him, like, no, bench, not lap, perv. Like,
I'll piggyback on that. The first year I did Santa, they got me to do it. I got conned into it, blah, blah, blah. The second year they came back and I was like, I don't know. So my boss who worked with the Chamber of Commerce was like, hey, they don't need you anymore. They found a guy in the next town down the road. But she didn't like that so much because apparently he offered to do it for free. So she looked him up on CCAP, the court system. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be by kids. There's a reason I wanted $50 and this asshole was going to do it for nothing. Like, you pay that guy $50 because that's why he's
do not diddle kids. It's no good diddling kids.
True as shit. They were ready to let this guy take the fucking gig. I'll do it for free. And they were like, yeah, that'll save us $50 in the budget.
$50 now, $100 million later, whatever it takes.
Right. I'm going to come in sweating fucking bourbon, but I just want this done and get my check.
This is your good Samaritan for the year.
Oh, I did. I came in sweating. And they put me the historic Lancaster courthouse. It's like a Civil War era, has a dome, whole big ordeal. But when you're wearing the suit, you're sweating like fuck. And I had drank a lot of bourbon the night before. So I'm sweating bourbon. I got kids on me. I'm wearing a suit. Hotter than fuck. I look at the lady next to me and I have to stay in character. So I said, Santa's very hot. Could you open the door for Santa? And she's like, no, it's all right in here. I'm like, So a couple minutes later, I'm like, look, Santa's from the North Pole. He's used to having it much colder. Could you open the door for Santa? And she's like, the kids will get cold. It'll be fine. So 5 minutes after that, I think I'm going to fucking pass out. Sweating bourbon. I said, look, Santa's about to pass out and scar a bunch of children for life. So how's about you go open that door for Santa? And she went and opened the fucking door. So
nothing like scarring kids. Passed out Santa.
Boy, that story went nowhere.
It went everywhere.
So we did our pictures today at Bass Pro. They're free for the pictures. And then there's a mall Santa in the mall. So we walked by there. This Santa Claus was on his fucking deathbed. Like, this man was frail. He was not jolly. He got up from the chair and someone was walking with him to go to like the bathroom. Like, where did they find this fucking Santa Claus who can't walk
in the parking lot?
No one wants to work these days.
You want to be Santa? I'll give you a fucking donut. Come on.
He probably did it just so he can have someone to walk with him. That's what
Slippery out. I'll be Santa.
Jesus Christ. I mean, this guy, I don't think he couldn't get his back straight. I can tell you that right now. His back was so far arched over. It was done for this guy.
Oh, crazy.
There's going to be a scarred children maybe in the next 2 weeks because Santa might not make it this holiday season.
That'd be horrible.
It's like the old Boy Meets World episode where Santa Claus had a heart attack and Morgan was freaked out because Santa Claus had a heart attack while she was in his lap and she killed Santa.
Christ.
Yo, I remember that.
Now,
what era was that show? The 2000s?
93, I think, was the first year.
Oh, never mind. I was at my college junior prom.
Yeah, I was in 91. I was born, my guy. When you brought up that was
Wait a minute.
With the college, I started laughing.
Yes, disembodied voice who loves socks is very young.
Very young.
I want to know Troy, you said you went to your college junior prom?
Good catch.
Fair.
Well, sure. It was also.
I mean, I think you said that, and I was just trying to think of what that was like. Like,
I must let that sail by.
Well, thank God Yikes is here.
Right. Good catch. You know what? I'm going to fucking drink to that.
Oh, okay.
As shall I.
I'm very intrigued behind what's behind Coley right now. What's those green things hanging down from the wall?
The Grinch's tears.
I'll show you.
And a snort drink.
God damn it.
I really thought it was just going to be an explanation.
I didn't get anything done around here.
It's my daughter's prized possession.
Oh, holy shit.
Whoa.
Jurassic Park jacket.
Fuck yeah.
Well, goddamn. I'll drink to that.
So not the Grinch's tears.
No. This child, she bought this with her own money, but she bought it in July in Arizona, and she's wearing it everywhere. And I'm just like, it's hot. It's like 120 degrees outside.
What's that smell?
Wearing a jacket.
Oh, it's you.
Right? Exactly. I'm like, honey, can you go take a shower? Like, your jacket needs to be washed. I swear. And she doesn't care. She's just like, this is my jacket, and I'm going to wear it whenever. And
but Mom, it's leather.
It is her favorite thing in the world. And she'll come home and she'll be like, I got another compliment on my jacket today, Mom.
As well she should, though. It's an amazing jacket.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I need to hear a grievance here myself.
Excellent.
Grievance? Am I up?
I've worked 20 years. I've worked 20 years in retail, and this shit needs to be said. Every year, stores are 50% off, 40% off there. Stop asking me for extra discounts. Stop being a cheap fuckhead and just deal with the deal that you got. Is there a coupon? There's a coupon out there. Is there anything else I can get off? No, bitch. The whole store is 50% off. Deal with it. That's what it is. Stop. I am tired of these grown-ass men and women giving me puppy dog eyes trying to get some extra sales out of me.
Do you have more in the back?
Yeah.
I got a secret stash of shit that we just didn't put on the shelves because we're not trying to sell it.
No, we're not trying to make money in here at all. We want to piss you off. Just you, by the way.
Fuck you.
And why don't you have any more? I don't know. It's Christmas Eve, motherfucker. We sold out. Why
are you trying to do your shopping on Christmas Eve, motherfucker?
Why are you a piece of shit? How about that?
Okay, so I had this great customer. I think it was 2 years ago. They're like, we expect nothing to be here. That's what we want to do. We love doing Christmas Eve shopping. We want the thrill of finding last minute finds. Great. You understand what's going on. Yeah. Perfect. You're a perfect customer. It's a customer's cool. Or I get customers all the time. It's a snowfall is ready to happen tomorrow. Do you have any more kids' gloves or hats? No. Plan ahead and be a good parent. What are you doing that you're not preparing your kids for winter?
I don't buy hats till there's a fucking blizzard coming. You can't. That's how big hat gets you.
Exactly. I'm like,
you're gonna get any gloves until it's freaking blizzard outside.
Right.
I know, right? It's like
stupid. I'm not paying $8. The fuck out of here.
Sure, it's 0 degrees, but it's not snowing yet. I don't care about
frostbite for $8.
So please,
6% off sounds like a pretty damn good deal to me.
Hey, you got more in the back? Because these are gone.
I take that with a heartbeat.
Every year is the same fucking thing, and it drives me crazy. And like every year, there's some customer getting puppy dog, sad face. What about this? Like, no, you're shopping clearly. Like, I work at Old Navy. Okay. We're at the lowest retail place. We're not the highest. We're pretty low middle. You're not shopping. You're not shopping at Goodwill, so clearly you have some kind of money. You're also not shopping at Banana Republic. Deal with it. Like, you know what you're getting. Like, you can afford it to shop here. Like, so it's just
the Jefferson shop there. I mean, for God's sake, they've moved on up. Why can't you?
I mean, if you're on the east side, I mean, you know that you can afford it, right?
They're at that deluxe apartment in the sky.
In the sky, high. Yeah, moving on up.
Well, no,
so hold on. Do you guys? All right. So I have a top 5 coming up soon, but I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
When you hear a certain Christmas song, is there an immediate attachment to a moment or a movie? So, for instance, if I go all in with, I cannot say the Malika Maka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas. Do you not immediately think of Christmas Vacation and Mary coming out of the tub, or not the tub, the pool, and she's about to see her tits, and like, oh, Santa! Like, I hear that song, I immediately think she's popping out of the pool, and then Cousin Eddie's swinging around I immediately just go right to there.
It's a strong association.
I really fucking typecasting Cousin Eddie.
Yeah. That is,
I don't know if it's typecasting. He just played himself,
right? They're like, no, he literally does piss his pants when you fire up the microwave. It's a thing.
I totally
break room.
I thought Justin was going to totally tell this story about like this wholesome moment of hearing a holiday song, being brought back to like this childhood memory of going on a sleigh with his family.
No, I do have a childhood memory of that though. I do have a childhood memory of that. I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I was at my neighbor's house. And he's like, "My dad wanted me to watch it because of the pool scene," and I was like, "You don't see anything in there anyway." And like, I put it in the VHS player. I was like, "We're watching this movie." I got that kid in so much trouble.
Don't watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Whatever you do.
What about Jingle Bell Rock?
The Mean Girls.
There you go. See, all right, see, you're on my wavelength there. That's what I was thinking. Yep. But anything else you guys like immediately think of a movie or a moment?
Oh, I got no connections. My shit's all weird, man. Like
you were Santa for 2 years. Nothing.
I was sweating bourbon Santa. Like my kid's in line. That's the only fucking reason I'm doing this. Like literally, she's got like 3 pictures where she's sitting with Santa, and it's fucking. You
smell like my dad.
Terrified.
Smell like beef and cheese.
Like wouldn't make eye contact. Like kids fucking hate Santa, man. There's like 3 that, oh my God, Santa, oh my God. And the rest of them are like, they're fucking pushing them up there. Like your kid doesn't want to be here. I don't want your fucking kid on my lap. Let's just fucking snap a picture. Let's do this.
Is that the worst part? Like, so you played Santa? Like, that had to be the most horrible part of playing Santa, right?
Is that most kids don't want to be anywhere near you.
But the parents are the ones that want the picture, and they force it.
Right, so it's
I don't get why parents do that, because I didn't do it to
I never did that to my child.
I didn't. He's like, no, I don't want to do it. I was like, cool. I don't have to stand in line. Let's beat feet. They got hot chocolate down the underboy.
There was some that were like, nah, Billy's not. I was like, okay, Santa doesn't want your weird fucking screaming kid on his lap. Let's.
Oh my God. Did you just randomly say sometimes you're going to shoot your eye out?
I did not. I consider it a missed opportunity.
Oh my God, that would have been epic.
Christmas Story, overrated movie.
Well, no kid ever asked for a fucking BB gun either.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Well, that's why it would have been completely random. It's like, you're going to shoot your eye out. Can I get a football? You're gonna shoot your eye out.
As for a
Can
goddamn
I get some
vape
white
pen,
socks? You're gonna shoot your eye out. Can I get a calendar?
there better be some white socks waiting for me, old man. Snorts a drink.
I really want some beans. No, kid, you're gonna shoot your eye out. Can I deliver a grievance?
Hell yes, you were required to bring a grievance back from your last drink mixing.
Okay.
You want to point it up and got the list out there. She's gonna read from it. She's got it.
Goddamn right.
All right. Okay, so when you go to Pollo Loco drive-thru and you make your order, and this could actually be any, restaurant. It doesn't have to be Pollo Loco, but there's this one particular woman that works lunches over.
That's crazy chicken for you and me.
Baseline in McClintock, okay? And you order your order, and you're like, and I'm like, and that's all. Would you like any chips and salsa with that? No, I'm good. That's all. Do you want anything else? How about you want a drink to go with that? You want to make it a meal? No, I'm good. Okay, well, how about a burrito? You want a burrito? No, I want my double chicken avocado salad.
That's where we've gotten to a point in America where the upsell is so important that somebody needs to have a burrito on top of their salad.
Hey, whoa. Let's not go so far as to call the brother fat. He's just big boned.
Big boned.
When I order my Royale with a Royale with cheese, I want my Royale with cheese.
If you wanted fries to go with your Royale with cheese, then you would have ordered fries, right?
Right, yeah. When you say that's all, or that's all. That's all.
As a manager of a restaurant, it's what we're trained to do, is to ask every need plus the need you didn't know you had. Like right now, unless I asked, do you want to buy one of my $25 gift cards? If you give me $25, I'll give you a $30 gift card. In fact, that's the special I'm running at my restaurant right now.
I didn't know.
See, but hold on, but that's a promotion that we might not know about. But when I say I want a filet mignon and baked potato and broccoli. Right. What else? No, I said this.
Well, you didn't have a drink, so it's in my nature to be like.
The drink comes first. You gave me my drinks first, right? If you're a good waiter, you gave me my drinks
everybody
first.
That I've talked to tonight's intelligent. The caliber of people I talk to.
There it is.
This is very true. Very true. Not everyone's intelligent.
If you're in a drive-through, then usually they have a meal. And the meal includes a drink and a side. So it's I want a number one, with a medium, but I was I just want this.
You get the extra large for 10 cents more. Don't you want the extra large?
Right. You want to dip aside your meal for 25 cents more?
Yeah.
No.
Deep fry everything for 35 cents.
I get it, because I hate when the waitress comes back too many times when I'm sitting at the table. If I need you, I will raise my hand and be like, come here, please.
Speaking of grievances, what's this shit with... How are the first couple of bites? I haven't had them yet. Back the fuck off. I'm still chewing the first fucking bite. I can't tell you how good the meal was.
Do they instinctively know when your mouth is fucking full that they're going to come by your table?
That's
it.
I think they do.
They just hide around the bench.
Do you train...
No, I don't train.
Disembodied voice. Do you train that?
Yes.
Well, okay, so how I train is you go back within 30 seconds, because within 30 seconds the patron will know if we fucked up their food.
Oh, that's true.
It's a very good point.
Yeah,
I don't want you to come up to me to be like, hey, you're a dumbass fucking waiter that can't count to 7.
Now I'm sitting here for 5 minutes because there's mayo all over everything. I can't eat because nobody's come back to see that it's... All right. I retract my fucking grief.
I've got information, man. New shit has come to light. And shit, man.
Chicken's raw? Oh, fuck you. Eat it. You'll be fine. What's a little raw chicken tonight?
It's in a waiting. It was I agree your steak might have been undercooked, but you have to eat it all before you complained.
Right. That movie's twisted.
Yeah, your plate's empty. Looks like you liked it.
What are you going to mail me a Sunday? I want it now, goddammit.
Well, I was hungry, motherfucker.
God, I sense a lot of grievance.
I got a lot of problems with you people.
Speaking of your ordering, like, and then what else? Is everything now donating to charity? Do you want to round up your total to the nearest dollar? And it's not just during Christmas anymore. It's during every transaction. We're doing charity this month. You're just doing charity in period. Fine, whatever.
Charity every fucking month.
Y'all know the scam behind that, right?
Goddamn ribbon.
Yeah. You know why that's a scam?
Here's my take on that. Like, I am somebody that, I actually enjoy giving because I can, and so I like to. But you're right, it is every single instance, but it's really so minimal. Like, you want to round up your change and you're like donating 83 cents. I don't think that's a big deal. The only thing that I have with that is, how do I know that it's going? Like, I want 100% of this going to the charity that you're telling me that it's going to.
It's like it was a scam almost.
Oh man, no, we don't do anything with charities like that.
Martin.
Maybe I'm too small of a thing like that for charities to be hitting me up. Although I did donate a batch of chili to the cook-off, and we didn't even get top 5.
Oh,
yeah.
Please, someone send to me. I'll eat it. I love chili.
Oh, like, everybody tells us our chili's good, but apparently not everybody.
Your chili's killer. I've heard about it. It's amazing.
You know what?
Thank you.
I want to file another grievance. And this grievance is, on the last podcast, the Godfather was telling a story about deep frying turkeys and we never fucking got to it. And I want to hear this goddamn story about frying turkeys with your fast friend who is not Usain Bolt.
Or sleeps with him right away. Or a black guy.
You remember this? Oh,
Which
shit.
time?
Always I remember because I just listened back to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we totally stomped him out. Just every turn. 3 of us, just one after another, jumped on him. And then we never got to the story. And I like deep fried turkeys.
Turkey still sucks.
Turkey deep fried.
Oh,
it does not
turkey still sucks.
It's so good.
I'd rather have ham for the holidays. Ham's way better.
Well, everyone likes pressed ham for the holidays, but also turkey for dinner.
So my coworker, when we got back from Thanksgiving, speaking of meals for that, I asked her, how was your Thanksgiving in New Mexico? And so they drove hours and hours and hours to get there to her aunt's house. And they didn't have turkey. They didn't have ham. They had pinto beans and chicken relleno enchiladas.
Chicken relleno. Did you say chicken Jay Leno?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a grievance against some white people with Jay Leno problems.
I cannot stand Jay Leno. He is so unfunny. It's not even funny.
Jay Leno just got a stray.
Catching a stray.
It's too hot of a topic right now.
Oh. Anyways.
Hand clap for Justin's little witticism. That was cute.
A hot topic.
Good thing that denim one saved him.
Can you believe that stuff didn't catch fire? So Lucas, you gotta cover for Rano while he's taking a pee and letting out Ted Jansen or whatever he's doing. He's gonna be the honorary host. So somebody get behind the mic and tell us a story.
Yeah.
Story.
Hello?
All right.
Lucas, no, get behind the mic.
The actual mic. All right.
All right. I'm behind the mic.
Show yourself.
I'll show myself again.
Hi, Ian Michael Black. How are you doing?
Ian Michael Black.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Good story. I think one of my favorite Christmas stories is the time we thought we broke my dad. And that all started with Christmas morning. I was about 14, and me and my older brother started to open up presents. First present was a box of mac and cheese. Second present was a 12-pack of soda. Then we had hamburger helper. Pretty much just a whole grocery list. And as me and my brother are sitting there really wondering if Dad needs mental help, he looks at us and goes, you guys should probably look in the gun cases next to the gun cabinet. He got us new guns, but didn't miss the opportunity to fuck with his sons. And I respect him for that.
Hashtag rhymed. Nice job.
Well, I do what I can.
When
Could
you
I have a
said
corollary?
hamburger helper, just because we were talking about vacation earlier, I was just sitting there like, I don't know why they call a hamburger helper. It does just fine right by itself.
It don't need no
I'm
help.
watching Christmas Vacation right now.
I love the Christmas Vacation. The sled scene.
That was the original vacation, by the way.
Oh yeah.
There, the cat and the
European
tree.
vacation was the first vacation. Let's not get too crazy.
Stop.
Look, kids, Big Ben in Parliament. I can't get left.
Well, who else has a grievance tonight?
Sorry, folks. Park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
Moose out front should have told you.
I have a grievance, actually, and it's about my own businesses, restaurants. When they switch shit without giving any prior notice and just expect everybody to conform. For instance, they expected my boss to cut 30% of his menu off the menu. And the 30% they wanted him to cut was the 30% that we actually make money on. They didn't even care about our individual needs as a establishment. They only saw the big picture and what worked for them.
I have a corollary grievance to go along with that.
I know.
I'd like to air a grievance against stockholders.
The airing of grievances.
Stockholders are the worst ever and make everything terrible for all companies everywhere all the time. Because they're the ones who drive. They drive down
that's
all the things.
Yes, that's not even going to be a silent clip. Fuck yeah. Like, I hate the fact that we have to, because obviously I was a manager for 10 years in this shit, and it's like all we got to show is, what's the revenue, what's your margin? I'm like,
year over year, and
like our margin
profits.
can be less. It's fine. You don't need the $6 million extra in revenue so you can give your bonuses out to yourself.
Right. That's
like,
or
we can actually make more money in sales if you put stuff on sale a little bit, help our customer drive business, drive traffic, all that stuff. Or you can put stuff in your pocket by making stuff a little more expensive by not putting on sale, just so you can sit there and say your margin was higher because you want to show your stockholders you got a 51% versus a 49%. Like, it's
shout out to the show Billions.
Not sure I know that show.
It's all about this horrible billionaire who does that very thing.
Horrible.
And
are there really any good billionaires? Like to get to
you
that
can't get $1 billion and be a good person.
People.
No. They're all shoving pineapples with Hitler's ass in hell. No, all of them are.
Yeah, there's blood on their hands somewhere at that amount of money.
Yep. Yes.
Like, maybe the only way you could be a good billionaire is if you hit the $1.2 billion lottery and then like.
Are you talking to any of your current friends? Because all of a sudden they all have huge needs. How many uncles did you have out of the woodwork all of a sudden that could use a little help? Like, I think money changes you. If you hit the 1.3 billion, you aren't who you used to be.
Or you can't be. You can't. No.
I got $15 in my wallet and I've got blood on my hands. I can't imagine how $1 billion would feel.
Oh, fuck. I agree, sir. I agree. But I think Ron's ready to take the camera back, and he's a lot prettier than I am.
Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. That's nice.
Of course. That might be the prior service.
Well, because I was an adult when you were born makes me a sir. I appreciate that. But don't call me grandpa.
Only because I remember you saying you don't have any kids, I won't call you a grandpa, but I'll stick with sir. That's right. I think Nicole's her name. She missed when I called her Miss tonight. Usually I get compliments over that.
Oh.
Yeah, she totally just overlooked that.
Can I offer a grievance? Can I offer a grievance based on Lucas's opinion just now about Coley being called Miss?
Yes.
What?
I go to the liquor store today to buy my blue curacao for our Blue Lagoon drinks. Yeah. And the guy behind the counter is 27, 28. He called me young man no less than 8 times whilst we were ringing up one transaction.
Oh, yeah.
He gets sucker punched while he's making change.
Yes. Well, I couldn't do that in this town, nor with him.
Fair.
Or, he was doing the best he could to get by in this town of mean-spirited, hateful people. I appreciated that about him, but I could not tolerate one more young man.
I get that, because there's that line of even I have to be careful, because I get a lot of my patrons are older than me, so I have to be. I do go out of my way to make sure I'm showing respect and not being an asshole, because that is something that my generation, and I think every generation younger, keeps seeing, that they find out at a younger age that they're just bigger assholes. I was playing a game with a 6-year-old, and he was using language that would rival anything that we've said tonight. And I'm like, what in the heck happened to you, young man?
Well, I'm sorry, oldster. I had a puppy I had to put on a pillow, and you wouldn't understand how important it was for that puppy to be there.
Apparently.
Is anybody else packing a top 5 tonight? A little stocking stuffer? Or are we fresh out?
I got a top 5 for you.
All right, lay it on me, man.
I'll stuff your stocking.
Don't get yourself muted, bro.
That's what I'm here for.
And now, a TGIF exclusive. The top 5
Christmas songs that make me get in the Christmas spirit. So that's my top 5.
Okay.
Thank you for your conciseness. We appreciate that.
Because I was trying to think about do I do contemporary? Do I do modern? Do I do rock? Which I know Ron's got a huge or a crazy list to drop in here at some point.
No, you were right with Ron's got a huge. I mean, we'll stay right there.
Hubris. Let's speak about hubris right now.
Yes. We've entered the hubris zone.
And a snort.
I'm on it.
Because that was funny.
So outside looking in, Simple Plan Christmas list. I was a big Simple Plan fan as a youth. So give me some like emo rock there.
I guess.
Can you give us some lyrics, some melody there?
So you were the dude calling into me when I was on the radio, and I was like, I ain't playing them whiny Canadians, kid.
Asking for untitled.
Don't forget my Christmas list tonight. That's all I got. Justin Bieber, Drummer Boy.
Boo! Boo!
It's mainly because of Busta Rhymes' verse, but Justin Bieber's Christmas album is good. Like you can't dismiss it. I really don't like "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" because it's too played out because of the movie and everything. However, again, I talked about a jazzy thing. Jordan Smith's "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" is like very classic jazz beat to it and very jazzy with her voice, and it's an amazing rendition of it. If you want to check it out,
I'm not familiar with this.
So. I'll allow it.
Jordan Smith, "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." It's like you think of a big show tune being played, and she's like at the she's in the front stage and everything. It's a good song.
See, for me, that song's all about that low end.
She nails.
So how does she navigate that?
I think she nails it.
Okay.
Alto. It's called alto.
Yeah, but for me, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Like that,
Most Wonderful Time of the Year, Andy Williams. And then I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Jackson 5. It's a classic.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a classic for sure.
So I'm going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Only because 5 is such a crazy anomaly that you guys are going to laugh.
Okay.
2 lists or a stocking stuffer? Where are we at? Grievance? I don't understand.
We're in the bonus? I'm lost.
No, that was OLI. This is my top 5 Christmas songs.
That many OLIs? Wow.
Right?
God damn.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, number 4 by NSYNC. Number 3. Number 3. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Jackson 5. Number 2, Begin to Look a Lot Like Christmas, Michael Bublé.
Drake. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, Drake.
I got in a huge fight with my friend last night because she said she can't stand Michael Bublé, and I was ready to fight her.
It's pronounced bubbly.
That would have been really bad.
Right, wait a minute.
I'll back you up on that.
You almost got in
on the
fight.
TV.
You almost got in a fight over Michael Bublé.
His voice is amazing. He can serenade me all night long. Like, if I could sing like him, I would never talk. I would just sing to people.
You would fight for
We'll
it.
have ham and eggs.
Exactly. I would just sing to people.
Number 7 with
All right,
cheese.
and number 1, Christmas Time and Hollis Queens by Run DMC.
Oh, shit.
Now, here's my number 5.
Punch me.
Here's my number 5, just because it's so offbeat, you wouldn't think it. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, DMX.
Jackson 5. Oh, no.
DMX.
Wow.
Gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you.
Rudolph, you son of a bitch.
Rough Rider.
Google it right now. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by DMX. It is amazing.
Did DMX do an entire like Christmas album or just like a one song?
He was. I think he was in some. He was in a radio station like being interviewed, and he's like, she's like, "Can you sing us a Christmas song?" And he's like, "Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer," and he just starts beating the tapes like, "Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer."
Oh, I'm sorry,
What?
Justin. I have to correct you. I'm sorry, you were wrong. That was Anna Kendrick and Snoop Dogg in Pitch Perfect for Here Comes Santa Claus. I'm sorry you got it wrong.
Anna Kendrick. It wasn't DMX. It was Anna Kendrick, actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I always get those two mixed up.